Sam Seder on the Majority Report got a call last week, and it would be sad if well, it's a little sad, but it's mostly hilarious, and it is from somebody who owns Tesla stock, who has it broken to him by the MR crew that he might want to let go of some of that.
I wanted to talk about Tesla. I have a large proportion of my retirement money invested in that company, and
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It's been bad. They've gone down like over 70% in the last year or so. But I'm still up from where I bought in, and I just want.
Oh, you're up from where you bought in?
Oh, good. Because I bought in.
I don't give financial advice. All right, I don't give financial advice. But I would say, if you at this point are ahead, there's something to be said about maybe shifting into something else.
I don't know. I think the stock's on a big discount right now, and it's a good time to buy and get in. So
let me ask you a question. Why do you think that?
Well, if you look at the multiples for the price to earnings ratio, I mean, because the company is.
Ooh, man. So this is a thing I see happening a lot. Oh, poor Sam. I'm trying to think of what he's going to tell this guy. A lot of times when somebody has a lot of money on the table, so to speak, it's real hard to let go of the potential money, It's real hard not to make that next bet when you're only able to think about, but what if that little ball lands on 32 black, he said, remembering a specific time. The point being, your brain starts to come up with scenarios, all the scenarios where things could go good for you, and you can get that money, or you can get some of that money back, or yada yada yada. And in doing so, you don't devote much of your energy to thinking about what the odds are that will actually occur. That seems to be. I shouldn't laugh because I don't know that this guy's done anything wrong at all. It's just seems to be what's occurring here, and Sam's got some rather frank news for him.
Still doing just as well as they ever have been.
Okay.
Almost as well. There's some concerns about demand, but.
Okay, well, you have some concerns about demand, but what about supply? Is competition going to get more or less for Tesla going forward, would you say?
Well, in the short term, I think actually some of the competition is going to be backing off because they're afraid of the coming possible recession and reduced demand for electric vehicles, and the major.
So you're saying like about a year out or two. Are there? Let me put it this way:
reduced demand for electric vehicles following a major gas crisis. Also, bear in mind, Teslas, for many, prohibitively expensive. So the first time somebody comes out with a inexpensive electric vehicle, oh boy.
Are the car manufacturers...
Also, elephant in the room, Elon Musk is whether or not he actually runs anything, he's the figurehead of Tesla. Oh, buddy.
The major car manufacturers, are they ramping up their capacity to build electric cars, or staying at the same level, or diminishing?
Well, they've been dragging their feet for decades.
I agree. Right now, are they ramping up their capacity, or are they still dragging their feet?
Well, I think they're dragging their feet, and they've been they finally started in the last year or so. Finally started ramping up, right?
Okay, so in other words, they're ramping up.
Yeah.
All right, look, I don't give financial advice, but I will tell you this. Like, in an environment where you have a proprietary system for charging an electric car, and maybe it's medium term, maybe it's like sort of short to medium term, you're looking at the major industry ramping up their capacity to build cars that are going to have a universal ability to charge. I don't know, maybe there's something so unique about Teslas.
I think it's the genius leadership.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but look, you do you. But what was your? But I don't do financial advice, so let me just say good luck. But I will say this: people often say, I will say this: people say diversify, and at the very least, I would not want my retirement to be wrapped up in any one thing. But
yeah, so if you have Tesla stock, probably not a great investment to keep that for too terribly long. Yeah, that's some of the issues Tesla has been having. Number one, the control Elon Musk does exert over that company is about what you'd expect from the guy responsible for the Twitter debacle. He's pushing the automated, the self-driving function of his cars well before it's ready. It has resulted in, I believe, 19 deaths. So yet another person dodging responsibility. But it resulted in a ton of crashes. It's going to continue to because he continues to push this technology before it's ready. I love the idea of self-driving cars. Can't wait for it to get here. Doesn't mean it is here. It's not. They're just not ready. Also, as Sam Seder mentioned, the technology used to charge Teslas is just like you have with an iPhone, for example, where only one kind of charger works with it. The difference being a charging station costs many thousands of dollars, and a cable charger for a phone you can get from a gas station, ironically, for like $5. Somebody who can buy an Apple also has an interest in buying all the charging stuff they need and taking that around with them. What is not likely is that a business owner is going to look at installing a charging station of either the kind that can charge all other electric cars or the kind that can charge just Teslas and say, I'm going to go with the Tesla one. It just, for that gamble Elon Musk is taking, anything going wrong would have a cascade effect. If 1 year there are less Teslas on the road, then the next year there's going to be less charging stations built for Tesla as opposed to competitors. And then that will mean that the next year people drive around and are like, oh, I don't want to buy a Tesla though. There's only that one station in town where I can do it, where I can charge it up, or I can only do it at my own home, etc., etc., etc. It cascades. It's not smart. I feel bad for that caller. Good news is, as they said, they're still ahead with their investment. Now would be a great time to jump out. If the person that called into the Majority Report happens to be a fan of this show, I concur with Sam Seder's non-advice to you. And I will also stress that I am not a financial advisor. But as an opinion guy on the internet, my opinion is, ooh, that's a risky investment. Just based off of the memes mocking Musk. Well, thank you for joining me today. We've got a new microphone. I don't even know if the VOD is going to go up for this particular stream. If it does, hi, future people. And we're gonna keep on rising. Thank you so much for we passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. What a thrill that was. I get up every day now just so excited to see what growth has happened. I'm gonna keep making content. I hope you'll keep joining me. If you did enjoy this and you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider dropping certainly a like and maybe even subscribing to get a little more from your old pal Jake. This has been WYCD Wicked. That stands for What You Can Do.